Yo, what's good? You just tuned in. Go on and hit that subscribe button. Once you hit that like button, hit that bell button, so you can stay in tune with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is brought to you by Blowing Smoke Cigars. Hey man, I don't know what to really entitle this. I don't know if you want to call it cutting the lawn so the snakes can be exposed. I really prefer the title Fuck Gang in Them. Real talk. We gonna get into it. I will play some music, but that shit gonna sound real corny. So, because I believe in being accountable for stuff, now's the time to probably tell your kids to go, in another room, because it's grown folks talking. Now, I will say this. If you're a teenager, yeah, you might want to get in on this conversation. Let me flare this up so we can talk. So, I've been meaning to have this conversation for a long time. I've always, pretty much kept stuff to myself. I always kept people business silent. I never name dropped. When I knew cats was on shiesty shit, even with me, I still didn't even expose them, especially if they was family members. But the title to this little podcast that I'm doing right now without my mic set up, I just, I'm 42 years old. Now remember, just because I'm bringing this up doesn't mean that it's bothering me. This is just some bottled up stuff. I'm telling you, man, my life story could be in a book. It's a novel. I'm just being honest. So, where to start? Well, first off, man, I look at myself as a one-man gang. Now, when I was a shorty, and I'll tell any shorty this. When I was a shorty, I thought that having lots of people around me, was the thing. I felt, I guess, safety. You feel secure. You feel safety in numbers. And really, that was the worst thing. A young lady in a comment today was like, she used to think people that don't have friends, that stay to themselves, something was wrong with them. And in reality, that was actually the way to go, because that saves you a bunch of heartache and pain. You know what I'm saying? See, there's a new term that the shorties use, so I'm going to use that term so shorties can relate. See, gang them, or folk them, which is a Chicago term for homies, can be those who are not your blood, or they can be those who are your blood. You feel what I'm saying? That's gang them. Let me tell you something, man. That's all a bunch of bullshit. It's overrated. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. See, when you sitting back, drinking, or smoking, cats say shit that they really don't mean, man. Man, Joe, I'll die for you. You know what I'm saying? Man, whenever you have an issue, man, I'm there. And you really do be believing. And this goes for snake-ass family members and snake-ass non-family members. you'll think that that junk is true. And at the end of the day, it's Hollywood conversation. Straight Hollywood conversation. Motherfucker, at that time, it just sounds good. It just sounds good at that time. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to keep it 100. All my life, since the beginning of the time when I first started, like, dating and shit like that, you know, when I first, got my first kiss, you know, and my first being in love or in lust or whatever you want to call it. You know, I was in the 8th grade or whatever, And I find it funny that all the way up from when I was in like 7th grade, I should say, 7th grade, all the way up until I got to be, I would say, 30. Because I met my wife, and, I got married when I was 30. But I think I met my wife 29 or whatever. We just knew of each other. We wasn't even dating. But so I was still doing me, you feel me? And I noticed, man, that throughout all that time, from me being a shorty, all the way up until me really being in a real relationship that led me to get married at 30, every female I am pretty much, the majority of every female I had ever messed around with and brought around my homies or my own family members, every bitch I had been with, motherfuckers always wanted to fuck my hoe, And I grew up, off of listening to and having the mentality of, like 8 Ball MJG, DJ Quick, Dayton Family. I grew up listening to them old school cats. You feel what I'm saying? And so I had the mentality of, hey, if a female gonna be loyal to you, she gonna be loyal to you. So I ain't had no problem with passing no chick along if that's just how it was. You feel me? But I just find it funny that throughout life, as friends at the time and some family members, they'll just hang around you because you bring attention to you. Like, I always brought attention to me, man. From the ladies and stuff like that. So cats always wanted to be around me because people would tell you that know me. Like, man, Twan always had, bad hoes. Always had bad hoes. Hey, if you just tuned in, go and hit that subscribe button, that like button, and hit that, that bell button so you can keep up with what's going on. I'm having a real conversation with y'all, man, because y'all need to know this type of stuff, man. People would be around me just because I attracted all the pretty bitches. I'm just going to keep it 100. And over time, as certain friends, tapered off to do their own thing, to go their own separate ways, man, well, I can't understand, man. I never could understand how cats would go behind your back and try to mess with your chick. But here's the thing, though, and this goes for family members too. Like, I never could understand. Hey, y'all know how I am, man. If it's a broad that I ain't messing with no more, all you had to do was just come holler at me. Or even if I am messing with her at the time, if this ain't my main chick, well, first off, you should know not to even disrespect me like that. Even though I've had cats behind closed doors still try to holler at an old chick that I was with. You know what I'm saying? Even while I was with them. Instead of just coming to me. Because we gang. If we gang, you should be able to come holler at me. Hey, bro, your girl, you know what I'm saying, was, eyeballing. Where she stand at with you? And you know what? And it's been a couple times that I've had a couple of my homies and a couple of relatives that came to me. It's like, hey man, hey, what's up with Shorty, man? You know, y'all, and you know what I tell them? Hey, shit, you feeling Shorty? Yeah, you know, okay, hey, check this out. You come at her, if she holler at you, go for it. I don't care, because that's going to show me her loyalty. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the way it's supposed to be. You going to show me your loyalty with how my homie or my relative come at you. And then you supposed to, hey, yeah, Joe, she going. Hey, I ain't already lost all respect for her. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But when I get family members and friends that want to sneak behind your back and, well, what he don't know won't hurt him. See, now you putting yourself in the situation of being a weasel, a snake in the grass. You feel what I'm saying? When you feel like, you know, you got to sneak behind my back knowing that I ain't got no problem with, you know, you hollering at a chick. And my thing is, now here's the kicker part. If you know that I really liked her, then why would you still pursue her? It's because you ain't my homie. You ain't really you don't really have my best interests. You just looking out for yourself. But, and what's funny is, cats will do stuff behind my back, right? Thinking that I don't know, but I really do be knowing. I just keep you at a distance. And cats couldn't understand, man, why Twan acting shiesty? No, I'm just keeping you at a distance, bro, because I know where you stand at with me, you know? Gang them. That's some funny shit. Y'all little shorties gonna learn, man. Man, be to yourself. Then you don't have to worry about the disappointment that's gonna come later down the road. Because a lot of my homies that then got shot in the head, then got shot at a dice game, was by their own homies. That gang shit, that shit sound good. Oh, man, that's my dog, that's my dog. Man, please, man. They niggas ain't thinking nothing about you, because a lot of times they don't be having shit going for them, so they leeching on to you because they feel like, well, this dude, you know what I'm saying, he got something going for him, and if he get put on, I know he gonna put me on. You feel what I'm saying? I call them leeches. Them is straight leeches. Them like your fanboys. You know what I'm saying? Your little male groupies. You know. And then, now this used to be the killer part, right? So, I had homies, right? I'm talking about the female, how cats will snake you over a chick. Let me tell you how this go. Now, this is some funny shit. Because niggas around you will sit up here and pretend like they pimps and players too, but they really ain't. You feel what I'm saying? They talk that talk. It sounds good, but they really ain't even about that, man. You know what I'm saying? They make it seem like that they are. They want to mess with your hoes, but then when you go to them, hey man, what's up with Shorty? Oh, nah, she ain't going. You know what I'm saying? They come up with little excuses on why they ain't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, put me on your girl, or your girl's girl, or something like that. Still don't want to do it. See, them type of niggas, they want to mess with your chicks, but don't want you messing with none of they chicks. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna even name drop, but when I give this little example, people gonna know who I'm talking about. So this was some funny shit, right? So I let my mans, because it's been a couple times that I ain't been with some bad hoes. And, you know, I brought them around my mans. My mans, hey, he can sing real good. I can't sing, but he can sing real good. So, you know, a couple of the hoes was just like, you know, like mesmerized. And I just look over at them, because now you ain't just become a straight turn off to me. So I'll just ask them, like, hey, you want to holler at my mans? You don't mind? Hey, such and such, come here, Joe. He'll come over. What's up, man? Hey, man, I get straight to the point. Hey, my girl right here, you know, she digging you, you know. Oh, what's up? So what's good with you? You know, and hey, y'all go talk. It's all good. You know, was I salty? No, you just let me know where you stand at, female-wise. Now, same scenario. You know, hey, yo, short, hey, man, you know, your girl eyeballing me. Oh, you want to holler at my homie? Go holler at him. And Shorty come holler at me. give her my number, you know, and she tells me after I didn't stained her, my man's asking her like, hey, well, who was better? Nigga, what? Nigga, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't never be wanting to share they hoes, man, and be, I mean, really, really deep into their feelings. But it's cool though, you know what I'm saying? That was some back in my early 20s. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bringing this up as a conversation to you guys, man. Let me tell you something, man. The niggas that would spend nights at your house, that'll sport your outfit and pretend like it's theirs, you know what I'm saying? The same niggas that would spend a night at your crib will snake you over a bitch. Mark my words. Hey, man. One of my so-called best friends. Now, remember this now. That person may be your best friend, but you may not be that person's best friend. Keep that in mind too, little shorties. You need to realize that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I remember I had this little bust down chick. The same bust down chick that my man's put me up on, that he green light me, the same chick that he green light me on. My best friend knew the chick was a bust down. This mark stopped talking to me. He didn't went behind my back. I don't care. She was no. I ain't put her on so many people anyway that wanted to get at her. You know, this man then sat up here act like he and did something big by going behind my back to holler at shorty. I don't care. She's a bust down. She comes through my crib just to smoke and drink. You know what I'm saying? And if one of my cousins come in from out of town, hey man, you know, get him a man, show him some love. Go get one of your little friends, you know, y'all show my cousin some love or something. You know, and it should be so funny, man. Niggas will snake you over a hoe, man. That's the killer part, man. That's the killer part. That's the kicker. But these supposed to be players now. They supposed to be players, you know. And then I get relatives, right? I get relatives that when I was in a relationship with a broad, yeah, we all been in relationships with chicks that was sluts. I'm guilty. So she didn't hit both of my family members, right? My other family member getting up with her on the low. He caking the bitch. The bitch bringing me back money. I ain't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, where you getting this money from? Man, you know, she spending it on me. She giving me money. Buying stuff for me. Paying my bills. And come to find out, it was a relative that was caking her. He don't even know I know that. Because another relative pretty much then ratted his ass out. But my whole thing, but it don't even matter because first off, one of my relatives told me that he hit. I ain't believe him. Now, he ain't even throw the other one out there like that. But he admitted, he told me. I was like, oh, okay. We laughed it off. My other relative, that's a funny dude, boy. Funny dude. He all behind my back on some BS, but I'm supposed to be one of his favorite little cousins. But you on bullshit behind my back with a rat. And yeah, we have talked about it because later down the line, you know, hey, we let each other know that, yeah, you know, we was laughing about how we bust her down. You know what I'm saying? And can relate on certain stuff. You know? But it's just funny how these cats don't be hooking you up with nobody, but they want you to hook them up. And then what be so funny is later down the line, you see little evidence. I ain't getting ready to go into specifics, but you see little evidence that relative still keeping in contact. You know what I'm saying? That's the funny, but I just laughed at it the other day. I just cracked up laughing. It's like, hey, it is what it is. That's why I keep niggas at a distance. And I suggest y'all do the same thing. Because like I said, family members, that's blood, your so-called gang homie, they'll snake your ass for a bitch in a minute. And the sad part is when they snake you over a bust down slut. That's the funny part about it. Now, I wish I could play some music to go right along with, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. But, you know, YouTube they'll flag it and mute my stuff and blow, you know, get my video off. This is memoirs of me, you know. And it's just so funny, man. And these so-called gang homies, man, nigga, I'd die for you. I'd do this and I'd do that. And please, because it's funny how when they get into a little situation, I was down for them. But then when I get into a situation, a nigga couldn't even sleep on your motherfucking couch. And these be the niggas that then lived with you. I've had a few of my homies live with me and my mama. So it can't be no one specific person like, oh man, he bogus for talking about me. Man, at this point, it don't even matter no more, really. Because it was a couple of you motherfuckers that lived, that I ain't sat up here got into an argument with my mother for these niggas to come live with me because they ain't got put the fuck out they crib. You know what I'm saying? But now, here's the killer part. Then as time went on, years down the line, hey Joe, I need somewhere to, hey man, I just want to lay my head, bro. I ain't even trying to stay with you, dog. I just need, you know, man, I just got arrested. Hey man, I just need to lay my head down because I can't go back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You know, my old girl crib. My old girl, that's translation for mother. That's what we say in Chicago. Our mothers, we call them, you know, our old girl. So I'm like, man, I can't go over my old girl crib. You know what I'm saying? Issues over there. So hey, I just want to spend one night, bro. Motherfucker came up with all kinds of excuses on why I couldn't. Both of them. I went to both of the cats that done live with me. Hey, you know, man, my girl, man, she ain't having it. The nigga didn't even ask her. Now, my so-called best friend, let me go check. He gets off the phone, comes back. Yeah, man, you know, I got all these girls over here, woo woo, you know, my daughters and stuff like that, and yeah, I'm sorry, man, I can't even do it. Okay, that's cool. No love lost. I understand. But then come later down the road, his old lady, now that's translation for his chick. His old lady, out of anger, tells me, yeah, you remember when you called because you wanted to spend the night at my crib? Like, yeah, such and such came to me and told me about it. And I was like, well, that's your best friend. Let him, you know, get on the couch then. Nah, I'm good. She was like, he ain't want you at his crib. I was telling him, but you didn't live with him. That's some bogey shit. See how niggas is? See how niggas is? Everybody who say they your friend ain't your friend. I had to learn that shit. And then, as I've gotten older, we all got families and kids now, right? Tell me this, why every time my so-called homie, child having a birthday party, I'm getting an invite. I come over, bring presents. But every time, my daughter, 11 years old, you know, and I keep it 100. I'm not even one for really celebrating birthdays. But I'm not going to lie, I know this is an excuse, because I don't celebrate birthdays. You know, I try to, because I know I've always had them. So, you know, I let my daughter do it. You know what I'm saying? I just tell her, hey, you can't be singing that birthday song and wishing, make a wish and all that stuff, man. You know, that shit's satanic. I tell her that. You know, you can go to the parties, just sit in the cut. When they get to singing, you just sit in the cut and chill. When they put all them candles all on the cake, which is pagan, and nah, you know, you can play with the kids. So I'll make an exception by bringing her to the parties. But when I have something, we don't do the cake thing, you know, just have a little get together. Hey man, bring the kids on over. Man, I ain't got no way to get there. Alright, well, I come through, scoop y'all up then. Nah, we got stuff planned. Nigga, man, my daughter 11 years old. Out of them 11 years, my best friend ain't never brought, so-called best friend, ain't never brought his kids over. Ain't never brought his kids over to celebrate nothing with my daughter. Nothing. I'm telling you, man, you may be, that person may be your best friend, but you may not be that person's best friend. So I just had to realize, and it's been what, probably about 3-4 years now. I just let niggas go, man. Delete niggas off my Facebook page, Instagram page. If a motherfucker follow me, they follow me. If they don't, they don't. I don't give a shit. My uncle told me a long time ago, man, look, man, you don't need no crowd to kick it, man. You know? And I understand that. Now, didn't understand it back then when I caught the case from being around cats. I did, you know, man, interrogation is a motherfucker. You know, I ain't opened up my motherfucking mouth. But the niggas that was part of the situation, come to find out, these motherfuckers were singing like a bird. Luckily, what I did was only a small fraction of, you know, the situation that took place, or whatever the case is. You know, I see these niggas in the streets. Hey, man, what the fuck you say to the investigator, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because them motherfuckers are sweating me, dog. Oh, man, you know, man, my lawyers, they say I can't talk about it. The fuck you talking about, nigga? Nigga, I ain't even throw y'all names in no shit. You know what I'm saying? But my name get thrown up in shit. Because y'all want me to suffer like y'all. Nigga, just tell the part that you was a part of. And the rest of it you don't even know. See, motherfuckers always want you to be loyal and be on the street shit of no snitching. But these motherfuckers be the main motherfuckers snitching on your ass to get their ass out of trouble. I just went on and plead guilty, whatever. Month of probation, whatever. That's when I was, what, 15, 16? I was 14, 15, somewhere around there. See, I had to learn all this shit, man. I'm telling y'all this so y'all can avoid going through bogus bullshit, man. So y'all can avoid this shit. I'm trying to help somebody out there. These niggas out here, man, ain't your motherfucking friend. They pretend like they are. Hey, if this shit cuts off, cause I'm, you know, on my phone recording this shit. If it cuts off, you know, it's all good. I got the big bulk of what I wanted to say in there anyway. You know how these memories are on these phones and shit. That motherfucker just cut off right then and there. But learn, man. Man, look, man, y'all don't need no crowd to kick it, man. Do you. You know what I'm saying? You don't need, cause like my uncles used to say, if you out there in them streets and you got the crowd around you, see, now you got to worry about what other motherfuckers gonna say if all y'all get in trouble. You feel what I'm saying? If you gonna do some dirt, do the dirt by yourself. And I'm not advocating ignorant shit, but if you are gonna do some ignorant shit, man, do that shit by yourself so you'll know. You know what I'm saying? What to say, what not to say, how you want it done. Cause motherfuckers is sloppy, man. And when motherfuckers know your business, man, they'll put your business out there. I tell motherfuckers all the time, my circle is a dot. My best friend is my wife, my kids, my mother, my little brother, and my Cane Corso dog that y'all see also that I make videos on. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Man, fuck gang. Gang ain't gonna do shit for you. Gang will snake your ass in a minute. And I suggest y'all motherfuckers out there cut your grass. Motherfuckers be plotting behind your back, man. Straight backdoor your ass, and you won't see what hit you, cause you thinking that, cause you done smoked some weed with a motherfucker, cause you done got a little drink with a motherfucker, or y'all done bust a bitch down, or y'all done did a swap-a-roo, or he done put you up on some shit. You think that's your man's? Ain't your motherfucking man's, dog. Loyalty happens organically. And I had a homie. Now I'm going to take you back to the female that I told you that my man's green light me on. Who my other man's call himself going behind my back with the bust down chick. Now, we can ready to get to him. Now, so check this out. I was hollering at one of my associates recently, and, you know, I'm checking on my man's like, man, bro, dude won't. I noticed over the last few years, man, nigga don't answer my phone calls. He don't respond to nothing on social media or nothing. Can't even find a nigga on social media no more, because the nigga done blocked me for whatever reason. Now, this is the fake shit, right? Because the nigga done been in my presence since this little situation took place. Now, this little situation took place, I want to say, in the early parts, like, yeah, I'll say between, yeah, because she came on the scene when I was like 21. So between 21, 22, and 23, okay? Now, he's been in my presence all the way up until I want to say, I think I was maybe 30, I want to say maybe 30, I'm 43, so like 38, 39, you know what I'm saying? So he been in my presence since then. But I noticed in the last few years, he don't say shit to me no more. So he didn't holler at my mans that we associated with and told him the whole story. And my man say, yeah, man, he say, you had hollered at one of his hoes or some shit like that. I said, nigga, please. Nigga, I remember it like it just happened 2 minutes ago. When that nigga brought that bust down bitch to my crib, it was me, my circle of homies, we was all sitting on the couch. He brought this bitch over, introduced her to us. We sat up here, man, this bitch eyeballed me the whole time and was flirting in our conversation when my mans walked away. I got up, walked into my mother's kitchen, because we was all on the back porch. I say, hey, bro, hey, man, you know your girl that you brought over here, man, she over here, you know, eyeballing the nigga and, you know, flirting. You know what the nigga say? Well, you know, I don't love none of these bitches, man. Shit, come at her. See what she, you know, if she gonna go. I say,